Hello everyone, Vaughn is back, and it's been a while. Okay, look, I'm sorry for not uploading for 4 months now. Look, I have school stuff to do, and it was really difficult, and Christmas was a few days ago, but it was just hard, okay? I had to focus on other things, and I just wasn't into the whole YouTube thing anymore. But now I'm back, and I'm gonna try to upload at least once a week or 2 weeks. My upload time might be a bit weird, but it's gonna happen. And it'll be new format for videos. It won't be horrible camera angles and shaking so much. Okay, we're gonna do things professionally, or as professional as a 14-year-old can be. So, yeah, this video is going to be ranking all of the revice forms because I missed a lot. So yeah, we're gonna be ranking all the revice forms, but let's get some rules down first. First of all, it's gonna be the revice original stamp form. So no Bari Rex or no Volcano Bari Rex. I haven't seen that one yet. And it's only gonna be the revised vice stamp form. So no Live or Evil or Gen A. But I do love Live and Gen A. They're both really cool suits. And so is Demones. Although I'd probably rank him lower because I don't really like his suit. I don't really like the character that much. We're not gonna talk about that today. Okay? We're talking about the revice forms. So, yep. Anyway, let's get this list started with my least favorite vice stamp form. Starting off, the patera one is definitely my least favorite genome. Or the patera, however you want to say it. It says patera, so I'm going to call it the patera form. First, let's talk about the revive suits. There are some things I do like about it. Like I like the little wing things on his things, the tiny little wings like a pterodactyl on his suit. I also think the helmet's pretty cool as well, with the little fin thing as well that some pteras are drawn with. But I don't really like the chest plate all that much. I know they're trying to go with the Vice thing because Patera is based off Vice. But I just don't really like the chest plate and how they're trying to do the Vice thing. I don't think they did it correctly. Also, I still think having the original color scheme with the suit's a bit weird. Like, I'd like a little more black or red, something Feisy. Also, the Vice form just makes me sad. This is their introduction to how we get the motorcycles in. Because, every Kamen Rider has a motorcycle or a vehicle they ride on. And like Revi doesn't have one, but this is how we introduce it by turning him into it. Yeah, no. I don't really like it all that much. Like I was hoping for like an actual Patera like remix suit, and then I just got the motorcycle. I think it's kind of a lazy way to do it. Also, in the intro, you can see him riding on the same Vice motorcycle normally, but he can't do it normally. He can only do it in Patera, so I was misleaded. Seriously. I just don't like how the suit looks, and I don't like the Vice form. So yeah, it definitely deserves to be the lowest on number 10. Next we have mammoth. Sorry, this is really fun. Now, let's get one thing out of the way first. The compliments. I do really like the Vice form. Well, not really like, but I think it's fine. And the remix form is also pretty cool. Also, I do like how his weapon is a giant boomerang that works as a tusk. But now we go into the reasons why it's so low. For starters, the form's kinda boring. It just kinda has the chest plate and the visor. The visor's cool for both Vice and Revive, but like I kinda wish there was a bit more. I know there wasn't that much on on a Den O's form. Sorry, I almost forgot. Den O's form, which is what this form is based off of, but like I think they could have added a little bit more. Also, I feel like this form could be a bit more Den O, I guess. Like maybe have the boomerang be able to change into a sword or a gun or something. To go with the sword form and the gun form and all those other forms. It just feels like you're leaning too much into the mammoth part of it with the tusks. and not leading into more of the Den-O form. A lot of other forms do kind of do that, but they also lean into the rider powers, like let's say Eagle. Tornadoes, yes, that is Eagle, but that is also Cyclone Joker. So yeah, maybe if this form led into more of the train aspect and did something more with the Den-O thing, it'd be higher. I really wish I liked this form more because, well, I just love Xave. It's like my second favorite Kamen Rider series, and this suit does look cool. The revice suit does look pretty cool. Again, a little basic, but I do like the helmet visor thing again with the little fox ears and the X8 hair and the cool eyes. I think that's cool. But what does it for me? But what I don't like about it that much, and I'm sure you guys can agree with me, is the vice form. I feel like I was cheated out of a cool vice form. The original one we saw in the episode when he was making the jackal genome was so cool. I really liked the weird fur thing that they had going on. It made him look like a weird caveman or tribal like thing with cool fox ears. No, that would have been a cool genome to have, and I would have loved to see like a giant fox creature. Instead, we get a skateboard. Now, mind you, the skateboard is fine, I guess. With radical skateboard, but like, I don't know what that really has to do with jackals or X-Aid. I mean, it makes him faster, I guess, but like, I still don't know what that has to do with anything. I would love to see a giant jackal creature that could like shoot lightning or move really fast or something. It just feels kind of lazy. The skateboard does look kind of cool, I guess, but like I would have loved to see a remixed giant jackal form. So yeah, I do like the helmet and I guess this form is just fine for me. Still like to see a giant jackal form, but like I guess I'm never gonna get one. I don't really have much to say about Kamakiri. It's basically just the Gaim suits mixed in with Mantis. I do like the revice suit and how it integrates different colors this time with the deeper blue and orange. I think that's cool. Also, the visor again for a revive is amazing. I love the mantis eye things were supposed to be mixed in with the guy melon visor, plus the really cool antennae. And the armor is fine too. It's pretty cool too with the the Gaim thing. The Kamakiri remix form is ridiculous. It's just Revi standing up with Gaim doing like a reverse wheelbarrow type thing. I'm not really sure what it's actually supposed to be, honestly. But the weapon is cool and fits with Gaim being two blades. Also, it is also a crossbow, which again fits with Gaim. I think I'm not sure if Gaim uses a crossbow. I don't watch it, but like, it's cool. Sure, it's cool. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Just pretty basic forms. Don't really have much to say about them. At number 6, we have the original. So we're doing all the genomes, so, we have to at least add in the original genome, the Revi Rex form. Or it's called the Rex genome. I don't know why I have the Revi. Anyway, yeah, this is just the basic Kamen Rider form. What I really like about the form is the helmet. It is probably the most evil looking Kamen Rider I have ever seen. Seriously, all the other rider helmets are supposed to be cool and gimmicky and it's supposed to fit in with like the driver or the hero. No, it looks evil with the sharp teeth and the weird red eyes that look so like gloomy and evil. Like, I'm not even sure where the T-Rex part comes in until you like look closer and you see tiny purple eyes, and if you look closely you can see it does kind of look like a T-Rex. With the vice form, probably one of my favorite vice forms. It really goes in with the T-Rex form, giving him a tail and a cool T-Rex helmet along with a scarf. The scarf, really, I love scarves on forms. It's just for me, man. And the remix form is probably one of my favorite remix forms because it doesn't look ridiculous. I mean, the way it's made is ridiculous, but it doesn't look all that ridiculous. It looks really cool, actually, like an actual T-Rex. Most of the forms, sorry, and most of the forms do look extremely ridiculous, like extremely. Anyway, moving on to our halfway point. Starting us off in the top five, we have revice lion form. Now, I've never watched Kuga, so like I don't know how accurate a lion is to him, but like I do like the form. First off, the remix form probably is my second favorite, from Rex being the first, but my second favorite is definitely the lion form. It looks so cool. Like, especially just the head. It's just the head looks so cool and so big. But the rest of the forms are pretty cool too. First of all, the vice form looks amazing. The cool claws for shin guards and the cool, what are they called again? Arm plates, I guess. Shoulder pads. They're called shoulder pads. And the cool fiery looking shoulder pads, and of course the helmet. It's always the helmet. The helmet is great too. I also do like the revive form, although a little less than the vice form. I do like all the cool sharp edges that gives it, like, a lion appearance. But I definitely like the vice form more than the revive form. That is the case for most of the forms, though. The vice form definitely has more stuff to it that I like than the revive form. But like, what you gonna do? But yeah, I don't watch Kuga all that much, or at all. I've never really watched Kuga, so I don't know how accurate the powers are or whatever to him is, but like, still cool. The Megalodon, the first alternate form we've seen of Revice, and definitely the coolest Revive form. I say Revive because I feel Vice got kind of cheated. All he gets is a helmet. The helmet's cool though. I do kind of like it, but like, you couldn't have given him anything else. Just the cool helmet. I mean, I guess there are some differences to it, but like, I feel like they could have done a little more. But beggars can't be choosers. Anyway, but the revive form is so cool. I love the cool helmet with the decade mask mixed in with, of course, the Megalodon face. I love the cool shark blade things he has on his hands, and the additional, shoulder pads that look like decades. And I love that they have a new color to it. They have more purple on it than the regular Revice form, which I think is cool. Because there aren't a lot of Revice forms or any that give them new colors. Besides, the lion one that gives Vice red, but it's usually just Vice. And the remix form is also so cool. The Megalodon is big and intimidating, and looks a little less ridiculous than most of his other forms. Although I'm not really sure how it's supposed to work. Like, it shouldn't only work in water. It's a Megalodon. It's not a land creature. Anyway, let's move on to the top three. First thing I have to say, this is not a biased pick. Just because I really like Forze doesn't mean I'm biased to his form. I just really like it. First of all, the revive form looks pretty cool. I like the helmet. It looks like Forze. That's all I can say. It looks like the Forze helmet, but with a little Kong into it. And I like that he gains big fists too, because Kongs are strong, or apes or whatever they are strong. So like, gotta add in the big fist. Also, I think he's wearing a backpack in the form, which I think is really cool. But the Vice form is probably the best part of this form. I love that they add in different colors. The white and orange or yellow from Forze looks so good, and giving him an actual ape's head is ridiculous, but also really cool. I also like how he gets more bulky in this form. because, he's an ape. He gets stronger and bulkier. And I just think the form looks really cool, especially on Vice. The remix form is also pretty cool. Again, one of the least ridiculous looking forms. I like the big ape head, especially. But I kind of wish it was white and yellow like most of the rest of its body. But, yeah. Sadly, it was not number one because, I wish there was more white on the revive form, but it's still a pretty cool form on its own. I think canonically this is the second form of revice, even though we've already seen Megalodon before this form. It is canonically the second form. So, here is Eagle, the most stylish form. First off, let's talk about the Vice form. I love the cool wings he has. It's like his scarf. I just think that looks so cool, along with the cool bird W head. It does look like a bird head with a W look. Then the Revive form is just exquisite, man. First off, the cool scarf, cape, cloak thing he has is really cool. And the helmet obviously looks amazing with the mismatched eyes of pink and green. I think is a very unique color. Also, I really do like the bird chest plate thing. Even though it's a little bulky looking, I still think it's pretty cool. And the remix form is, well, it's fine. Looks kind of silly with Revice as a bird on Vice's shoulders, but I think it's pretty fine. I think it's fine for what it is. And anyway, the stylishness of this form just makes it so cool. They definitely did W justice. Also, I like how on the back, if you go down, it looks like a split between purple and pink, which is cool. I wish they followed that thing on the front too, so it could be more, more dynamic like W. But hey, it still got beat out by this number one spot. Who could it be? Oh, you already know. For our number one spot, it has to be the final rider of the Heisei era, the Brachio genome based off ZO. This form is so cool. First of all, the Vice form, bulky again. I love how bulky it is. And again, the helmet is amazing. I love the cool ZO helmet mixed in with a Brachio head with I think its eyebrows being the time thing on Revice's I keep saying Revice on ZO's head or helmet, which I think is really cool. And I just like how bulky the form is with his cool feet and legs as well. And the Revive form just makes it even better. I love how they did his chest plate, his chest thing with the weird belt buckle thing that Zio had, but down to his legs. I think that looks really cool and gives him a more regal appearance. I think, especially with the added in cooler shoulder pads. Which makes sense. Zio was all about being king. And the helmet, again, cool. Mixed in. It's Zio mixed in with the Brachio thing, obviously. And, again, the remix form looks less ridiculous than most of the other remix forms, even though it is just Revive bended on Vice's back. It still looks pretty cool. Also, I think it's the most, creative of the bunch. I would not even think to make frickin' ZO a Brachio. I know they both end in EO, but it's kind of weird. But anyway, that is the end of our list. So if you all enjoyed, please smash that like button and subscribe. I'm pretty sure 90% of you who watch my videos are not subscribed. So if you do want to see more videos, then please subscribe. Share this video with your friends and your family and just anyone really. I'll try to upload more. I'll try. I'm not gonna promise anything, but I'll at least try. Okay. Look, I have other things to do. Okay, YouTube isn't my life, but like I'll at least try to upload more. And comment down below and tell me like how I can improve and what you like with the video. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye. I love you all.